Morning, fellas.
Morning.
What's going on?
We're about 170 feet in.
Our team never knows what to expect on Skinwalker Ranch, but this morning, we were relieved to hear that the guys from Mark Construction Drilling were making some good progress on our second borehole in the Mesa.
So did you just break through some layer that was difficult?
We've been through a couple different harder layers, and whatever layer we're in right now is letting us move pretty good.
I'm encouraged to hear you say that.
Previous drilling operations and ground-penetrating radar scans have shown amazing evidence that a 400-foot-long object and several smaller anomalies are buried inside there. Recently, we completed borehole 1, and now we're working on borehole 2, so that both can be used to insert scanning devices that will help us figure out what these buried objects really are. Last week, our first new GPR scans in borehole 1 revealed more data that at least some of these objects could be metallic. And then, as the drillers reached about 130 feet into borehole 2, they hit something much, much harder than rock.
I got something you guys would probably be interested in right here.
This led to archaeologist Chris Roberts finding bits of metal in the spoils, matching fragments we found 3 years ago that were similar to what NASA and SpaceX used to protect the exteriors of spacecraft during re-entry.
The spoils trailer's ready to dump.
Well, let's get those inspected right away. We're gonna let you get back to work.
Sounds like a
Sounds
plan.
good.
All right. Good luck, guys.
So, after hearing that the drillers hit another very hard spot, about 170 feet into borehole 2, we couldn't wait to see what Chris Roberts might find in the spoils.
That's weird.
We figured it would take him a while to look, but then almost immediately he called us.
Hey, Thomas, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do. Go ahead.
I got something kind of curious over here coming out, and I thought you guys might want to get a look at it.
Indeed, we do. We'll be over soon.
Let's go load up and go on over there.
I think it makes a lot of sense as we encounter this hard material to expect to see something coming back out into the spoils that would give us clues as to what the material composition is.
So what's up?
Well, they're coming up with some kind of green jelly that we haven't seen anywhere else through here. And it just has a green color to it.
It does look like what we've seen before, don't it?
It's exactly like what we pulled out.
We were expecting to hear about more metal, but all this green jelly-like stuff is just as curious. Last year, we found a small amount of similar-looking material in borehole 1 and couldn't believe what the scientific analysis on it revealed.
The particles you see are pieces of burnt plant material. The real take-home here is that it's full of charcoal.
You mean like something caused a fire deep inside the Mesa?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
If this green jelly matches what we discovered last year, then we found even more evidence that suggests a fire or explosion took place inside the Mesa. So, given the metal pieces we've also found in the spoils that might be related to spacecraft, what in the world could these objects in the Mesa actually be?
I'm glad to get our hands on more of that stuff. We'll get it analyzed.
All right, well, we got stuff to do.